Play on the computer. He's gonna come say hi. You say hi? Hi. Yeah. He's so handsome. Good morning, guys. I just wanted to hop on here today in my like gray sweatpants and gray sweater because I'm feeling really classy. I woke up today just in so much pain. I don't know if I slept funny or what, but like I just couldn't move. It took me like 5 minutes just to get out of bed. Like my back and my chest hurt, and I had a really weird night as far as like heartburn goes. Like I just kept having all of these chest pains. He's going in the bathroom. No, you don't. No, you don't. Come on. Can you come out? Jax, come on. What did you think you were doing? Want to just sit here with me? Bye. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here today. It's kind of an exciting day. It's probably not nearly as exciting for you guys, but I'm stoked. We are getting a new stroller today, so I'm gonna set that up and show you guys a new stroller. It's the same as our last stroller. We had a City Select and we loved it, but then the newer City Selects, the City Select Deluxe, were on sale. So we sold our City Select and bought a Luxe with the double seat for baby brother, huh? By the way, we did have our 20-week ultrasound and it's still a boy. You can't. Anyway. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys like a little update. Yesterday I went to my doctor. I was supposed to go at 20 weeks, but it's really hard to find somebody to help me with Jackson when I go to appointments, and Kelly can not usually get off enough time because for some reason our office takes forever. Yeah, I went and I talked to her, and for those of you who don't remember or just never found out because you're like new or you just didn't watch my videos before, Jax was born with pneumonia. Where did he go? Pneumonia and meningitis. And one of the possibilities of why that happened is because I was strep B positive. And when you're strep B positive, they give you antibiotics when you're in labor for it. And they're supposed to give it to you every 4 hours. Move out of my room and go to his room so he can play. You're so handsome. Let's go into your room, okay? You gonna play with them? Yeah. When I got to the hospital when I was in labor with Jackson, I had some antibiotics. And then about 6.5 hours later, I was pushing, and I had been pushing for like a good 15 minutes. And so Jax was like coming in and going, but coming out and going back in, and you know, that's gross, but that's what was happening. And Kelly actually said, has she had antibiotics recently? And they kind of panicked and ran to get more antibiotics, and then they gave it to me. But like at that point, and for those of you who don't know, strep B is like a vaginal infection, and so it doesn't affect the baby until they're like coming through the vaginal area, which is why they don't bother giving you antibiotics until you're in labor. And so he's trying to climb into his crib. So he had already like touched the vaginal area plenty before they gave me my antibiotics. And so when we would talk to like doctors and nurses and stuff and asked if that was why he got sick, they were like, it could have been, but I don't know if they were just covering their butts or if it, I mean, like you can't know for sure, I guess, but it's one of the main possibilities as to why. And so I was terrified of going into spontaneous labor for that reason. I was terrified of not getting my antibiotics in time and my next kid being sick, and I just have so much anxiety because of what happened to Jackson that, you know. And so I talked to my doctor yesterday and we decided to induce at 39 weeks on either the 6th or the 7th of August, depending on whether or not she's on call that Sunday. I'm going to be induced, and I just go in that morning And she actually said a lot of the times they'll give you 2 doses of antibiotics before they even give you the Pitocin to induce you, which is great. So like this baby should be completely covered as far as antibiotics goes, and that makes me feel so much better. And I know a lot of people don't like inducing and they think it's not good, but I just feel very, very at peace with it. I feel a lot more comfortable. I've been a little bit anxious about going into labor because I'm so nervous, but what are you doing? Oh, also, we got rid of the bed in here, so now it's just Ollie. Now it's just his teepee, and we got the dresser out of the closet, so it's much cuter in here now that it's like a bedroom and not just like a guest room and this side is his room. So now it's like an actual bedroom. The third little pig took the builder's advice. He would build the strongest house in the land. Finally, after a hard day's work, the house was finished. It had 4 strong walls of brick, a tiled roof, a sturdy wooden door, and a large fireplace with a chimney. Do you want to turn the page? Turn the page. Thank you. The hairs on our chinny chin chins. He does this new thing where he'll come in here and just cry until I put him down for a nap. Is that better? Okay. It's here. So I'm gonna set it up because I think that Jax and I are going to take the train downtown and go see Kelly at work. It's a really heavy box. Just getting it in the door was really difficult. It is so pretty. So there it is as a double. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're gonna have 2 kids. We are home. Jackson is asleep, and yeah, we just went downtown, met up with Kelly. I got Subway because I was feeling Subway, and now I'm totally feeling the reflux from it. Like, I just feel awful. So I have to put that on list of the other 1,000 things that I can't eat because I can't handle it, but it's fine. So while we were there, the thing is, we bought a red City Select, and because the gray was out of stock, and then the next day the gray was in stock, but it was too late to switch my order, and my friend Katie wanted to buy a City Select, the new one too, and she wanted a red one. So I was like, well, if you buy the gray, we can swap. And so today I went to her house and picked up the delivery of my stroller, the gray one, and brought it home because she like literally lives across the street. And then so I got a text while we were downtown saying that her stroller had been delivered to our house, and she texted me and was like, it's not there. And I was like completely panicked, and she called UPS and they were like, oh, it was delivered, so if it's not there, then obviously it's been stolen. And I'm like, there was literally 20 minutes in between it getting delivered and when Katie got there and it was gone. Like, I like was panicking out of my freaking mind. And as it turns out, we live in 23 and the guy delivered it to 12. Like, that's not even slightly close. Like, so Katie was walking away and she saw it and she went and checked and made sure it was actually like supposed to be delivered to me, and it was. So I was so mad for a good like 20 minutes. Like, I was so frustrated, but it's all good now. We're at home, Jax is asleep, Kelly went to the gym, and that's it for today, I guess. I'm just editing this now. And we love that stroller, in case you were wondering. We only, took it like for like 2 seconds, but we love it. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.